Hello, this is Dan Fitzpatrick, the principal of St. Louis School. Welcome. This is our new parent orientation, which was originally presented to our newly enrolled parents in June. We're sorry you weren't here to see that, but I thought I'd just go through the slideshow and explain what we talked about in June, help orient you to St. Louis School. And if all your questions aren't answered by the end of this slideshow, I'd be happy to talk to you in person. At our June orientation, we handed out a red binder full of lots of information. So make sure that you receive your binder from Mindy or Tracy at the school office. That binder contains information such as the school calendar, a list of supplies your child will need to purchase for the first day of school, and key cards which let you into the main school office during school hours. In addition, during orientation, we talked about some of these other events coming up, and I will talk about them later in future slides. One of our school fundraisers is our annual auction. It's actually our biggest fundraiser. We raise a couple of $100,000 for the school, and it's all because of generous parents like you who procure or donate items and then attend the auction with friends and family and bid on these items. This year's auction will be in November at the Westin in Bellevue. It's a great event. Put it on your calendars now. So to be a part of the auction, before you can even think of attending, we need to make sure that we get items up for bid at the auction. So every school family is asked to bring in some type of item. It could be cash, it could be goods, it could be some services or parties you're going to host that are valued at least $250. The deadline for new families is to get this in by September 14th. You'll find all kinds of ideas for what you can donate or procure in your red binder, also on our school website on our auction page. And then after getting that donating out of the way, you can also figure out if there's ways you can volunteer before the auction. It's a big event, we need a lot of help, or even that night of the auction. And if you're not going to volunteer the night of the auction, we hope that means you're going to attend the auction, and you'll receive information in the fall about that November night. Whereas the auction is our biggest fundraiser and a one-time event, Charger Cards is our next big fundraiser, and it's an ongoing event. Now, most schools call this program SCRIP. We call it Charger Cards because our school nickname are the Chargers. And this is a simple program that just involves school parents purchasing from us gift cards. That could be anything from a Fred Meyer and QFC grocery store card to a Starbucks card to one of a dozen gas station cards. Basically, any business, national or local, you find around here that has gift cards, we also have them. We purchase them at a bulk rate at a discounted price to us. We sell them to you at face value, so you're not out anything because you're going to use that card anyway, and you've just made money for the school. And by the end of the year, the school is able to raise up to $50,000 with this simple program. You'll find more information about Charger Cards in your red binder, and if you go to our school website, there are all kinds of informative links, including some videos you can watch. The Parents Club is the organization which helps support the school through fundraising efforts, through volunteer efforts, and also provides some social fun events for families. All school parents are members of the Parents Club. There's a board of a few fellow parents who help oversee the meetings. You're invited to attend any or all of the meetings. And for more information on the Parents Club, please go to our school website. You'll be able to see the board members' names on the website, and you could directly contact any of them if you have more questions. Something that St. Louis is famous for is our volunteering, or I should say your volunteering, because our school parents are known for the tremendous amount of love, care, and time they give to make sure St. Louis can have
a quality program. One of the reasons that we love your volunteering is, of course, it cuts down on our expenses. We can use a lot of your labor instead of having to pay for additional staff. But more importantly, your volunteering shows to your kids how important their education is to you. And studies have actually shown that when kids see their parents volunteering at their school, they actually perform better. So thanks in advance for all the volunteering you're going to be giving. The minimum amount of volunteering we ask each school family to provide throughout the school year is 40. These hours can come from volunteering for school activities that happen during the school day or on your own time, evenings, weekends, and also activities that help out St. Louis Parish. There's a way that you go online and log in your hours as you complete them. And as soon as you're finished logging in 40 hours at some time during the year, you don't have to log in anymore, but we certainly want you to keep volunteering if you can. Now, all school parents, all school volunteers, all school faculty, including myself, undergo a background check just to make sure we have a safe environment. The program is called the Safe Environment Program. You might also hear it called as Virtus, which is the company that the Seattle Archdiocese contracts with. Part of this requirement for a background check is for you to fill out an online form, and another part is for you to attend a live class. This year, the class is being given virtually, and there's one coming up August 29th. So in your red binder, please go through the information on the Safe Environment background check process, and please sign up for the August 29th class that Mr. Fuerte, our vice principal, will be giving. As I said, you'll be able to sign up for volunteer jobs throughout the entire school year. Your child's teacher will let you know about ways he or she needs help. I will do the same with school-wide needs as I send out a bulletin every Thursday. And you'll hear from other school staff or fellow parents who run programs asking for volunteer help. But one way right now to sign up for jobs as you look ahead to how you can help volunteer throughout the school year is to go to our school's Sign Up Genius page where we list jobs from A to Z. For example, A, Adopt a Garden. It's a program we have that you can read about it. If it sounds interesting and it works for your schedule and your interest, you sign up on Sign Up Genius.
Okay, so now it's time for some homework for parents. Your June and July homework is basically to sign up for the volunteer positions and make sure you get to work on your background check process, which includes signing up for one of those online classes that both mom and dad need to take. Then as we move into July, we ask you to make sure your child is consistently doing the summer learning we've set up. So there is summer learning information in your red binder. Also, if you go to our website, you'll find the summer learning page. We have either required or recommended work that we want your upcoming kindergarten through 8th grader to be working on in the areas of reading, math, and keyboarding. Also, in the middle of summer, we're hoping that your mentor family has contacted you and maybe you can set up some play dates. Every new school family is given a mentor family, which is a veteran school family that has kids in the same grade level. The mentor family's job is to get a hold of you, make sure that any questions you have are answered, and to figure out, hey, how can we get our kids together so your child can meet all the classmates. If for some reason your mentor family has not contacted you by the beginning of July, you should contact the school office. Mindy and Tracy will help figure out what's going on. We also are trying to plan a back to school family picnic in late August. So hopefully by the middle of the summer, we'll have the actual date of that to send you. And then we hit August and the pace starts picking back up again. First of all, we have some great things for kids. One program is called Booster Bunch. It's 3 days of, I guess you'd call it a summer school program for kids entering grades K through 5 as we try to boost them back up in the areas of math, reading, and writing. We also have a fun camp. Every week in August, a different camp session begins. You can sign your child up for 1 week of camp or up to 4 weeks of camp. You'll find information on this in the binder and on our website. Of course, you're going to want to make sure if you never took a online call to protect or safe environment class in early summer that you take one in late summer. We need you to please have this all completed by September. August 26th is a great date. Hopefully you're in town because we have a number of things going on. We have a play date set up for all incoming pre-K and kindergarten kids and their parents. It's on our playground, so you can get to play and meet other kids and families in those grade levels. And then later that afternoon, we have a used uniform sale in the school. We sell used uniforms that are gently used, great ideas to pick up some backup wear for your kids. We also sell the Charger cards at this August 26th sale and Charger gear. And Charger gear is our small little fundraiser where we sell what we call Friday wear, or different types of spirit items, St. Louis logo sweatshirts and hoodies that your kids can wear on Fridays instead of the usual traditional school sweater. And it's optional, but it's fun to buy and have your kids wear on Friday. So that'll be for sale also. The exact times of the August 26th sale you will find on the school calendar, which not only is in your red binder, but I hope that you'll subscribe to the calendar directly from our website. That way you'll have all the school happenings on your computer or cell phone calendar. And then also don't forget by the end of August that you've shopped for your student supplies. The student supply list is in your red binder. And of course, you'll want to purchase your Charger cards first. So for example, you could buy Charger cards to Fred Meyer, you can buy Charger cards to Staples, you could buy Charger cards to Target, and then you use those cards to go make your purchases, and you've helped the school out, and you're not out any extra money for that. And then September hits and we're ready to start our school year. September 7th is opening day, which we call Passport Day. You'll be given specific times that we'd like you to arrive on Passport Day. We break it up so we only have a few families arriving at a time, and that way you have more personal time meeting the teacher. And then also the first week of school or the second week of school for some grade levels, we have what we call our curriculum nights. That's a back to school night where you will meet the teacher, find all about the curriculum that's going to take place the year, maybe special field trips. You'll be able to meet all the other parents. It's for adults only, and your specific grade level's curriculum meeting is listed on the school calendar. Well, again, we're sorry we missed you at our original orientation night, but we're glad we were able to give you this brief recap of what we went over as we orient new parents. If you have any questions, please give me a call or email. You can also call or email Mindy and Tracy in the school office. We'd be glad to answer your questions. We want you to feel well informed and ready to start the new school year in September. We're so excited you're part of our St. Louis family, and I'm sure you're going to be very happy with your choice.